At the time of this incident, Fred Grossfeld was a 19-year-old guy who lived in Boston, Massachusetts. He was raised in Connecticut, and after high school, he started studying mathematics at Massachusetts Institute of Technology. On November 30th, 1965, Fred was playing bridge with some friends until late evening. Then he told his friends he's going back to his dorm. But after that, nobody saw him. Soon he was reported missing and a search effort was started. Fred and his father had a close bond. On January 29th, 2 months after Fred went missing, his father closed down his store and told the press that he was going to spend the rest of his life searching for his son. He went to Washington too and got the FBI involved with the case. This is one of the earliest cases of missing people that FBI got involved. Searchers never found any clue of Fred until on February 9th. Almost 70 days after Fred went missing, a woman was walking her dog along the Charles Esplanade River, where he saw a bunch of hair sticking out of the frozen river. She notified the authorities, and it was Fred. He was frozen upside down in the river across his campus and close to where he lived. There was an autopsy done on the body, and it was determined he died from drowning. They said he died on November 30th or close to that date. It's uncommon for a body to freeze in an upright position. They never said the cause of drowning. Remember, Fred had walked this trail hundreds of times, and he wasn't intoxicated. Why would he go to the river and get drowned? And why the searchers never found any clue or sign of him for 2 months? What happened to Fred remains a mystery. On October 22nd, 1941, at around noon, 2.5-year-old Eric Catchpole was playing in an alley behind his house in Kitsilano, West Vancouver. His mother had not heard him for a few minutes and went outside to check on him, but she couldn't find him. She yelled his name, but no answer. She found his bike abandoned outside of a garage. Soon authorities were at the scene and a search was started. Police found out neighbors saw the boy walking several streets away in a traffic. There was a fear that he might have been abducted. The police had 3 theories what happened to Eric. First theory was he was hit by a car and was disposed in some remote area. Second theory was that she was drowned in a lake. And third one was he was stuck in some thick bushes and lost. They brought dogs to the scene to follow the scent. The dogs followed the scent behind Eric's house to a park in the opposite direction, where they found Eric's bike and lost the trail. His bike was on the east side, but the trail was on the west. At the time of this incident, the weather got foggy, and the police believe Eric might have been confused and was lost. There was nothing new until on October 24th. 2 days after he went missing, he was found in an automobile in a garage just few homes from where he lived. Reminding you, these areas were all searched before, and there was no signs of Eric. Eric was in a perfect condition. He was hungry but alive and healthy. The person who found Eric said the automobile Eric was found was blocked by a woodpile, and the small doors were locked. He said he would work in the garage every day and never heard a sound from Eric. The question remains how he got in the garage and how nobody saw or heard him there. On June 11, 2005, 22-year-old Joshua Snell drove to Eau Claire from his hometown Hastings to attend a wedding of a close friend. He decided to stay one extra day in the town. On June 12th, he went to the downtown and was drinking at Brother Bars. He called a female friend at 2 a.m. and told her that he'd stop by to say hi. He never arrived. At 5 p.m. on that day, friends reported Joshua as a missing person. Apparently, Joshua made a phone call at the night of this incident and stated he was in a brushy area and that he was scared. He also said he was hiding from something. This made the authorities to focus on the river nearby. They found 2 pieces of clothing that belonged to Joshua on the shore of the river. They didn't find anything else until June 15th, 3 days after he went missing. A couple was canoeing down Chippewa River, which is the river the police had already searched, and found nothing. The couple saw a body which later was identified as Joshua. There was no sign of violence on the body. Authorities never disclosed the blood alcohol level and why he died. What happened to Joshua Snell remains a mystery to this day.